you're watching this video and you intend to travel to Africa, or you have a friend or anyone you know who is traveling to Africa, send this video to them because it's going to be very, very, very valuable. The first thing on my list is going to be water. When you come to Africa, when you visit any country in Africa, you need to be careful of the brand of table water you take. If you're not careful with this, you're probably going to be spending the rest of your time in Africa in the restroom. You want to avoid taking water like this. You want to be careful. You don't just take any water or buy any water on the streets. You need to be careful. There are a lot of mosquitoes in most places in Africa. So you need to be very careful, especially if you've never been to Africa or if you've never had malaria before in your life, then you need to take malaria vaccine so you don't get sick when you're bitten by a mosquito. So many people have lost their lives due to malaria. You can do a quick research. So before traveling to Africa, make sure you talk to your doctor so that you will be on the safe side. Like I said earlier, Africa is a place where there are a lot of mosquitoes and you want to stay safe. The next thing will be food. If you're traveling to Africa, you need to be careful the kind of food you eat. This is because your system is not quite used to the food we consume in Africa. So you need to be very careful. You need to know the ingredients. You need to know if whatever they are using to cook their meals are something you're allergic to. So be careful. Be careful of what you eat. Don't just eat anything. Don't just eat things like this on the street or like this on the street, because your system might not be used to it and you might get sick quickly. So if you want to eat something, go to a standard restaurant, go to a place where they are very neat, where their food is very neat. Do not just eat anything on the street. Remember, the system is not used to eating African food, so you need to be careful. In Africa, likewise everywhere really, there's a lot of corruption going on. When you go to clubs, when you go to places, sometimes you might end up buying fake drinks, fake food. So you need to be very careful of the kind of place that you're going to. Make sure you do your research. Yeah, so you need to be careful of the drink. I personally, I don't drink whenever I go to those places. I try not to drink, or even if I want to drink, I just buy something like water or juice. My go-to when I go to clubs is just juice, because juice are just, you just get it directly from the fruit. So that is what I usually go for. But if you're the type that drinks, which is not bad since you are an adult, make sure you know that the drink you're buying is a real one and not a fake drink. A fake drink can put you in the hospital real quick, and you want to avoid that on your trip to Africa. You see a market like this, all fun and interesting. But if you're a foreigner and you're traveling to Africa, please do not go to this market by yourself. Go with your friends or go with your tour guide. Do not attempt to go into an African market alone by yourself. Always go with someone, especially if the color of your skin is not, you know what I mean? I don't want to say those words, but you know what I mean. So you need to be very careful, because if you go like that into this market by yourself, you might get cheated. You might get swindled out of your money. So go with your tour guide or go with your friends to the market. That way you'll be able to get things, the right prices, without people taking advantage of you. The other thing you want to do is to avoid motorcycles. You need to avoid these people. They drive so carelessly. So you need to be very careful. You need to stay safe. Stay away. Stay away. If you're the type that wants to have an adventure, if you feel like you want to experience what that is like, cool. But make sure you have an helmet, okay? Because these people, most of them, not all, they drive really recklessly. So you need to be very, very careful. Let's talk about yellow buses. Yellow buses are pretty safe. But if you want to be on a more safer side, get a yellow bus at the stage, at the bus stop, not by the roadside. Just don't just take any buses by the roadside. Yeah, it's totally unsafe. So if you want to be safe, make sure you go to their designated bus stop and take the bus there. That's all I had to share with you. If you find this video valuable, please share it with your friends and family, especially those who are traveling to Africa. Please check out my other videos and give this video a thumbs up.